everybody, Steph here. It's Friday. Hope everyone had a fantastic week. I know my week was crazy busy, and it's still going to continue into a crazy busy weekend full of gaming awesomeness. So it's a good kind of crazy, you know what I mean? Look at this. This is the first thing I have to mention. This lovely display right here. If you weren't with us on Wednesday, Michael and I defeated the mind. We played all 12 levels in the light, followed directly by all 12 levels in the dark, and we won. I'll show it again later when people are here, because Michael said, show it later, but it's right behind me. I had to show it right now because it's sitting right behind me. So, yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about that. So it's very epic. It's the epic win of the week, if you will. Oh, the video. Yeah, I was going to show the final level that we played in the dark in a video form later on. So, yeah. Yay! Lovely display. Thank you. I was happy. We got to hang it up somewhere nice. So, it was an awesome week of games. This week is especially special because a lot of my Kickstarter backers are cashing in their game nights. So I actually had Crowd Games support a publisher game night on Wednesday, and that's where we played a whole bunch of Crowd games that night. So we played 4 games of theirs. And then yesterday I met up with a couple guys, and I taught them how to play on like Tabletopia, and told them a little bit about like what I recommend for like new time players who are just getting into the gaming. So we talked a lot about the ins and outs of how to play online, and that was really helpful. We also played a game of Calico, so that was so much fun. Tonight, if Charlotte's in the chat, which she might be, I haven't seen her popped up, but she might be there, we have a game night with Charlotte. I'm so excited. I think we're going to be playing some Pathfinder, so that will be exciting. I'm excited. And tomorrow I have an all-day event. It's going to be 9 hours of awesome gaming. And I don't really know what's in store, but we're starting at 11 my time, and we're just going to go for like all day. So it will be exciting. Yeah, and I know next week I got a schedule with Jeff and Dan. We're going to play some High Frontier. So lots going on with these Kickstarter rewards that people are claiming. And it's just been so much fun. And I can't thank everybody enough for the support and everything. So it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, Michael says he has Battlestar tomorrow night. Yay! Yeah, Michael, the group tomorrow, I think there's going to be 5 of us, so you probably don't have to play during the day unless we need a 6th player for something. I don't know what we could possibly need, but maybe if we're playing some party games, we might just need a 6th player, so we might enlist you to play some games in the morning before your Battlestar game, but we'll see. I know you're very busy as well. I see the mind cards are already framed. Very nice. Yes, they are. I'm very excited. Thank you for noticing, Dr. Sign. So I was gonna get back to the mind, and we could do a little replay of the last epic hand of the night later on. Perhaps when we have a few more viewers, because I know people kind of come and go, and we usually have like a little bit more later on. So I'm just going to talk about my week of games right here, and then we'll come back to that mind recap from Wednesday. I'm very excited, though. I'm very excited. So in the Monday blog, I talked about a bunch of new games. I always talk about a bunch of new games. It's like what I do these days. But we played a game called The Lost Expedition, and we actually played on the stream as well, so I could post in the video. So if you guys were with us that night when we played Lost Expedition, I think that was Sunday. Was that Sunday? All my days are kind of a blur at this point, but we played it on the stream. I think this game is fantastic. Michael and I played it just the easy mode, and we won. And so then when we played on the stream, we played hard mode, and we lost. But it was totally my fault. We could have won. So I need to do better is the lesson learned. But it's an exploration game where you're going out and yeah, you're trying to find the lost city of El Dorado, I believe, and survive all your encounters. You're playing cards and you have to overcome these different challenges, and it is quite a challenge. And I'm excited to play it again with the expansion, which is called The Foundation of Youth. Yes. And yeah, it adds a bunch of modules, so I'm excited. No. Michael said no. It's not called The Fountain of Youth? That's what I said. I said The Fountain of Youth. That's what I said. Oh. Okay. I thought it was The Fountain of Youth. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to read the box. It's all the way over there, and I probably missaid something. Alright. Well, I'm excited. I haven't played it yet, so I can't tell you how it is, but I'm sure it's great. We played a game called Gelato Mio. I think this is still a prototype. I'm not quite sure. But it's a light card game, set collection, where you're trying to draft the different goods that you need in order to, ingredients you need to make gelato, and the ingredients you need to serve up your customers. So you're not only trying to get the sugar and the milk and whatever in order to make the gelato, but you're trying to get the cones and the cups and everything so you can serve it. And you're trying to so it's a simple set collection game, and timing is important, because when you take something from the row, it doesn't necessarily fill up the row after that, but as soon as the row is empty, everything will fill in for that row. So you kind of want to plan to not empty a row if you can. But it's very light and simple. I'm not sure it offers a whole lot of new things. I mean, I've seen it before. I've seen it done. I do like the theme of gelato, so it just makes me want to have some ice cream, right? Oh, likely not a proto, published 2019. Okay, it could also be one of the situations where in BGG people just put in their protos until it's a thing, even though says 2019. It might not have been published in 2019. It's one of those things. I don't know. It kind of seems like it's a proto, but it might not be. Do people just send you these games, or where do you find all these new games? So a lot of the times, a lot of these are review copies. So yes, the Gelato Mio is a review copy. It was also the same company that did Vidrado, which is their new game, just out. We played it on the stream. That game was fairly clever, and I actually really liked that one a lot more than Gelato Mio. It offered a lot of new things that I hadn't seen before, but it also felt familiar. So Vidrado, they liked what we did with it. So hey, thank you for following. Yay! So a lot of the times publishers will send me games because I take pictures. I have a pretty strong following on Instagram, so I always make sure to post pictures on there. And now that we have the stream, we're kind of featuring more and more, and so publishers are excited about that as well. But I have a blog, so my blog has been supporting review copies for quite a while now, at least 2-3 years, I think. So I get a lot of review copies that way, but I also, a lot of games I play, I kind of have a addiction to getting new games. So there's an unplayed shelf of 500 games that, because we have so much turnover in this house, because when we go to cons and stuff, we buy and sell games at the cheap on the go, and if somebody's offering a good deal, I'm like, oh yeah, I would try that for $5 or whatever, and then I pick up all these games, and then they sit over there because I prioritize the review games over the unplayed shelf. So we kind of play a mixture, but you know, now that Essen has kind of died down a little bit, we're kind of getting a little bit more to the table that is off of the unplayed shelf. Yeah. Michael says, we trade for a lot. I've bought entire tables under $50. Yeah, so we kind of negotiate and we buy deals. You know, if you're at a con and you know, there's like a flea market going on, at the end of that flea market, you kind of walk around and be like, I'll buy your table. And then you end up with all these games that you may or may not want. But, you know, I'm willing to try any game at once. So it's just a matter of doing it. But we have been doing a pretty good job, Michael, going through all the games. So, you know, once we get through this huge stack of reviews that, you know, it's slowly dying down. So this is good. We'll have time in end of December, January, February to kind of like play, hopefully, campaign games and work our way through those a little bit better. Because we have a lot of like started campaigns and I just want to play through. So Michael says, so one guy sold me his table for $50. He had a rate beat up game on it that sold under $30, and it was just one of the finds on his table. Never enough time to play all the games. Yeah. So yeah, Michael's like, I probably made 3 times what I paid for it. Yeah. Rare. Gotcha. A rare beat up game. Gotcha. Yes, yeah. So it's just a matter of playing. I play a lot of weird and unusual games. I like to play, you know, and find the hidden gems because not everybody gets to play all the games. So, you know, if I make it my goal to play all the games, you know, weird and unusual games come in my way. And it's fun to share that, you know. Speaking of weird and unusual, Michael and I played a game called Cooperation. It's Cooperation. Ooh. So with this game, Cooperation, I'm probably saying it wrong, but the rules we had were provided by Rand, and he doesn't like get paid or anything for translating, so they're not professionally translated, and I'm pretty sure some of the rules we had in his you know, translation were incorrect. So we played the game the best we could given the translation that we had, but I'm pretty sure we played it wrong. So it's hard to judge a game when you think you're playing it wrong and you're not really sure how to actually play. So I think what we did get correct seemed very interesting. So you're stacking these cups and you have to like, you have to put them in order from low, like in a row at the bottom from like 1 to 50 or whatever it is. And then the next level up has to have numbers in between the 2 cards. So if it went like 110, the number up here above it would have to be like a 7. That's in between 1 and 10. Or it could be a 2, which is probably a better one because the next card over here might be an 11. So anything between like the 2 and 11, then you have to do the in between for the next level. And you're trying to make like a pyramid stack of these cups. So I think the idea is really interesting and it could be a really cool cooperative game. But with the rules that we had, it just didn't really work because getting new cards was weird and playing cards to get cards was weird. So something was off, right? And so I'm pretty sure we're playing it wrong. But I'm judging it based on what I think or how I think it should be played, and I had a good time with that. So hopefully there'll be an official English translation that's posted, and you know, we could try again maybe. It would have been better if it was simplified. I agree. Just, you know, play a card, draw a card, play a card, draw a card. I mean, it could work just as a simple, you know, streamlined game like that, you know? Yeah. Maybe we could make house rules for it. Make our own game. Oh, we talked about Elf, Journey to the North Pole. Journey from the North Pole. Oh, yeah. So we played this on the stream as well. This is like probably my favorite Funko Christmas game of the bunch. We've played several at this point. But I think this Elf game was probably my favorite because it has a very thematic, it's very thematic. So if you've seen the movie Elf, you know, Will Ferrell, it's awesome. He's kind of like all over the place. He's just like, what's this? Whoa. You know, like he's just like a ball of joy and energy. And so this game kind of emotes that with his like wandering around like this. And so he is just all over the map, and you're trying to get him to these different locations, but other people want him going this way, other people want him going this way. So he's kind of like la 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 la. At one point in our game, Michael and I, we had him literally going in a circle. And it's so funny. So it's super light, it's super cute. If you're looking for like a quick 10-15 minute holiday game, it's so much fun. Oh, thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Yay. Oh yeah, happy to stop by. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys were playing. What? I stopped by a lot of people, so remind me, what were you guys playing? Yeah, your sneeze was very loud, Michael. I'm just talking about the games that I've played this week, and I got to the point where I was talking about, oh, you guys are playing the Cacao. Yeah. Nice. It's been so long since I played Cacao. I remember liking it well enough. I need to probably revisit that. And I know it is on Board Game Arena, and I think Yukata. So, you know, there's chances out there to play that one again. Time to caffeinate, Michael says. Cheers. I got my caffeination right here. Hello, Jack Boot. Welcome. Yeah. We have new channel point rewards, yeah. Oh, it's your first time. The new one on Board Game Arena. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looked like Board Game Arena because I was thinking like your screen looked like Board Game Arena because it has like the same like what like beige background, and I'm like, I've played on there a bunch. But I know Cacao is also on yukata.de, so I should probably revisit that one. I mean, there's like 1,000 million games in my household though, so it's like I got so much to play. So I was just talking about all the games that I played this week, and I got to Elf, Journey from the North Pole. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Funko line, they have a whole new Christmas themed lineup of games that they just put out in Target stores, maybe other stores, but I know for sure they're in Target. And the Elf game comes in this little like cute little like elf hat. If you've seen the movie Elf with Will Ferrell, I mean, it's very thematic. This game is very thematic, and it stays true to the movie where he's just wandering around, just like aimlessly trying to get to these different places and find things. It's super cute. So if you're looking for a really light holiday fun game, that's a good one. The other ones in the lineup are even more light than that one, which I don't even know if that's possible, but it is. Because so we're talking like really easy to learn and play. So, you know, it could be good for the families around the holidays who just don't really like games but want to just play something quick and, you know, take a load off and just, you know, not have to think very hard. But but you know, I think they're fine games. And but the Elf Journey from the North Pole has been my favorite so far. There are a couple I haven't played yet. Gremlins, which is a 3 to 5 player game, so I don't really know what that one's about. And then there's another elf game, the Elf Snowball something. But that's also 3+ players, and we're only 2 players here, so we don't really have an opportunity to play with 3 players. So unless we can figure out a way to play with the chat later on, then I really enjoyed it, but I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah. So next up, my Wednesday blog, I featured Winter Queen, and that night, so Wednesday night, we had a whole Crowd Games publisher night, and we played 4 games from Crowd Games that night, including Winter Queen, which is now on Kickstarter, and it's a beautiful, beautiful game. Let me just get it because I have it and I want to show it. Oh, I'm making things fall. Whoops. But look at how beautiful she is. She's like so beautiful. I love her. So, it's a beautiful, like, abstract game where you're placing gems and you're trying to meet different patterns and goals and you're trying to score. So it's fairly light abstract game. I have the Russian edition. It's currently on Kickstarter so they can make it in English. But, yeah, I featured that on the blog. I took some pretty pictures because how can you not? She's like so gorgeous, right? Yes, they did Space Explorers. Exactly. And so during our publisher night, Crowd Games, they gave away 4 games and we had 4 winners in the chat. That was so much fun. The next publisher game night where we have 4 giveaways is on December 20th from Arcane Wonders. So we're going to be giving away Smartphone Inc. And we're going to be giving away Aquatica and a couple other smaller titles. So you don't want to miss the stream on December 20th. Put it in your calendar because my channel isn't that big yet, so your chances of winning will be fairly good. And so we're going to have 4 giveaways on December 20th from Arcane Wonders. So it's going to be seriously awesome. Check and check. Oh, I love the box. Yes. Hey, thanks for following. Yeah. December 20th, Arcane Wonders. Exactly. So yeah, we had this publisher night and I talked about the Winter Queen. So that's, again, now on Kickstarter. I'm glad I could show it off again. Because I think it's a beautiful game. I talked about New York Zoo, the new Uwe Rosenberg game with polyomino tiles. Yeah, there's been a lot of those. There's been like Patchwork, Indian Summer, Cottage Garden. What was the other one? Spring Meadow. I'm like, there's like all of these like different polyomino games from Uwe Rosenberg, which I don't mind. I don't particularly love them, but I don't hate them. I certainly liked New York Zoo well enough, right? I mean, so the little Annie meeples are so cute. But in general, I don't like race games, and this is simply a race game to fill your board, much like Indian Summer. It's very similar to Indian Summer. So if you liked Indian Summer, then you should definitely check out New York Zoo. I don't know if they're worth keeping both of those because they are fairly similar. Now, New York Zoo does have the cool little Annie meeples, which are really cute. So I can only understand why you might like that one more. Michael said, I should talk about all the games that I played on Crowd Games Night. Okay, well, I'm done with New York Zoo at this point. Not much else to say about that. I liked it well enough. But on Crowd Games, the publisher game night, I keep wanting to say Crow D because I was saying Crow D all the freaking time because it's the word crow with the capital D at the end. So it's really the word crowd, but it's Crow D, but it's crowd. So it's really crowd. I learned that it was crowd. We played Enigma Beyond Code, and we played that with Max, who was in the chat. He was on the call And then we had some technical difficulties, as we do in this day and age. There's so many technical difficulties. But we ended up playing. I kind of thought I had the answer, and I went for it. It's a hidden role type game where you're trying to figure out different types of like rooms and stuff. It's revolving around the Enigma code, and you're trying to figure out all these rooms and things like that. I'm not really good at lying or hidden traitor type games, but it's, you know, in the genre-ish. It's not really a hidden traitor, but you are hidden roles with different goals. And everybody lost. Everybody lost. And so what else did we play? We learned a game called #Artbox. This was so much fun. We got to play with the chat. We had kind of a variation on the rules because you really need 3 players to play. But we ended up, it's a drawing game. So Michael and I ended up drawing 2 images each. And we had the chat vote on what they thought the pictures were, depending on the different clues that were out. So you have, it's kind of that you roll a dice, and there's 4 different shapes that might pop up: a circle, a square, a triangle, a line. And so you're gonna use these different shapes to create like a parachute. Or in my case, Saturn, but we didn't roll any circles. And I had a square Saturn with triangle, like a triangle belt. triangle belt. It was really the worst Saturn ever. But people seem to get it. Some people got it. So, hey, you never know. You just got to think outside the box sometimes. I had so much fun. I love drawing games. I love party type games like this. So this really worked for me. So I was happy we could show that off a little bit. And then then we finished the night with Ganesha, which is kind of in the same realm as the Winter Queen here, where the same gems, the same kind of board, but you are basically drafting these gems and putting them into your little personal area, and you'll drop them to score points into a common scoring tableau. So if Michael takes the 7-point space, I'm just out of luck. So I need to get the next best if I can. So it's a cute little abstract game that just came out. And again, Winter Queen will be releasing once it funds its Kickstarter. It will be releasing, I think he said May next year. So Silver Tavern, Board Gamer Steph, Bosa Michael, how much of your memory capacity consists of board games? Basically all of my memory. Like all of it. Michael's like 4 days. No. See, if you ask me like, when was the last time I played X, Y, or Z? I'd be like, it was at this con with this person at this table. I remember so much. It's ridiculous how much I remember, just depending on the situations I've been in, who I played with, did I play it online, all these different things. Michael totally forgets the rules. I am much better about not forgetting the rules and remembering little details that, you know, people aren't. I don't know. So I remember a lot. Now, if I were to take a history class, I would probably just like fail. I would not be good at that. I can remember games though. It's weird. Is it like, yeah, Michael's like, yeah, you're like, it was after we ate that gelato and we were sitting in the corner at Dice Tower. Exactly. I remember stuff like that. It's so true. It's so true. That's exactly, because all of my time frame is like based around games. That's all my memory. It's all that I want it to be. So I guess I make it work. Let's see. Michael and I played Chrono Corsairs, which is a Tasty Minstrel game, and it is kind of like Groundhog Day. So I saw a lot of posts when it first came out, and people were like, Groundhog Day. But I mean, it really is like Groundhog Day. You are resetting the board. You kind of learn things each round, and then you reset the board, and then you learn things. You go out and do things and learn things. And so you're trying to like get all these points the best you can by doing the different actions. It's kind of a programming game. You're playing cards to your tableau to try and activate in order. So it is a programming game. And you're trying to remember what they're doing and how they might want to manipulate it. There's a little bit of take that in it. It didn't seem too terribly painful. There's also some serious luck of the draw. And by luck of the draw, I mean flip over a tile and hope you don't die, which you might. But there's also some good cards. And so you're trying to like mitigate the cards by boosting that, but you also want more crew, and so you're trying to do all these different things each day, and then you'll bring out your crew and to search the island again until eventually the game will end or will be triggered. Oh, Michael says, I think it does time travel relatively well. So there you go. If you're looking for, yeah, I mean, I agree that I think it does the time traveling thing fairly well as well. It's Pirate Groundhog Day. Exactly. Chrono Corsairs, which is like pirate, right? I don't really know. I think Corsairs is like pirate. I don't know. I'm not good at knowing things that. Hey, Slivers, welcome. Let's see. I played a game called Gods Love Dinosaurs. And don't they just love dinosaurs? We played this on the stream last week and had a great time. It's a nice little tile placement game where you're trying to manage your prey and your predators and your dinosaurs. The more prey you can get, that means the more predators that can advance on the board, which means the more dinosaurs you can have eat those predators and get points. So the only way to get points is if your dinosaurs eat predators. So you have to kind of manipulate your ecosystem in order to have everything available for when the dinosaurs are going to activate, and so you can get the points that you need in order to win. A corsair is a type of ship. Oh, okay. Nice. Google says it's a pirate. Oh, okay. So it's one or the other. It's a pirate ship or it's a pirate. I'm good with either. I thought it was a pirate, but again, I probably just Googled it, and that's what it said. So I just believe Google, right? Because as you're supposed to, just believe everything you read on the internet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Got it. So yeah, Michael, put in the link for Gods Love Dinosaurs. Gods love dinosaurs. What was the game? I just described Gods Love Dinosaurs. Woohoo. All right. Well, I guess I'll... Okay, there Michael goes with the link for Gods Love Dinosaurs. So I think we tied our first game of that. And then on the stream, I ended up botching it. I think that's what happened. It's been like a week. I remember the situations, and I'm pretty sure I lost. I usually remember very more clearly if I win. But... because I'm not reading what I'm typing, then I go, yeah, I'm trying to... So I don't want there to be too much dead time, and it takes me a long time to read because I don't want to miss anything, and I feel like I read things incorrectly, so I'm just trying to keep going with my train of thought. Because... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just talking. It's Steph's Hodgepodge. It's my Hodgepodge day. I just talk about games. That's what I do. Okay, so next on my list, I was going to talk about adventure games. Volcanic Island. Now, this is one that we started. It's like a 4-part game. It's an adventure game where it's 4 parts, and each part you're kind of like, you're almost like choosing your own adventure. You're choosing what to look at. You're choosing how to put your numbers together to make things work or populate so you can get the best results. Now you're trying to figure out the story, move the story along so you can hopefully succeed in whatever mission you're after in any of the adventure games. And so this one, I don't even know what we're doing, but we're trying to figure out a mystery of some sort. I'm really bad with theme, but I do have to say that I like the theme of Volcanic Island better than the dungeon one, whatever the dungeon one was called. The adventure games dungeon, the dungeon. I think it's just called the dungeon. Adventure games, the Volcanic Island. Yeah. So I like this one better. I like this one better than the dungeon just because it felt a little more exploring versus a little... So the dungeon, you're trying to escape. You're trying to like search the cell and get out of the cell, then talk to the people in the cells. And I like exploring the island and seeing what you might find. I'm attracted to that exploration type theme better, you know, like the Lost Expedition and things like that. So I like that. So we'll probably be revisiting the Volcanic Island sooner than the dungeon. Is my guess. What else? Okay, so in today's blog, I wrote about Ping Yao, first Chinese banks. I just want to make sure I say it right. Ping Yao. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Ping Yao. Hey, legend, welcome. And so in Ping Yao, first Chinese banks, you are like trying to open up lots of banks. And it was so weird because the whole time we were playing it, it was an online, it's an online game that I played with the publisher, Jinx Studio. And I didn't really know what I was doing. The game isn't very hard. It's like dice placement. Well, not really. Yeah, it's dice worker placement, essentially. And you're trying to open up banks, gather money, gather little things. I always forget. I want to call them boats. I know they're not boats, but I'm not very good with theme. But they look like boats. So you're trying to do all these things, and Derek was playing the game, and he was like doing a whole Ponzi scheme. He was like, I'm using this debt in order to pay off this and do this, and he was just like using all these different things, and he was totally running a Ponzi scheme. So I was just like, and it kind of felt like you're running a Ponzi scheme in the game. So, and yeah, I mean, so it was kind of a long game. But I'm interested to play it again. I know we will be playing it again because it's going to be on Kickstarter soon. And I think I'm getting a pre-production copy or maybe an already produced copy because it came out several years ago, but it's now going to get produced in English. So Michael and I will probably feature that sometime in January when it's on Kickstarter. So whenever that shows up on Kickstarter, we'll probably feature that on the stream at some point. Oh, Shrey is telling me what? Shrey, silver ingots, aka Sinchi. I mean, you guys kept saying it, but I have no idea. That's what the little boats are. Legend, what's going on? Are you okay? Watching from the hospital. That's not good. I hate the hospital. I never want to go to the hospital. So I don't wish anybody ever has to go there. Infected ankle, but they are fixing you. Well, I'm glad they're fixing you. Wow. A Sinchi or Yuan Bao was a type of gold and silver Ignot currency used in Imperial China. I just butchered like a whole lot of words. This is why I don't do theme very well. Everything's bucks. I pronounce Yuan Bao much better than I did. I won't even say it. Saichi. Saichi. I don't know what is correct. Neither do I. So, anyway, the game was interesting. Whether or not it will be more like work or not, I mean, I definitely need to play it again. Because halfway through the game, I'm like, oh, that's what I should have done. And so I definitely need to play it again to see if I'll have like a slightly better understanding the second time, which I know I will. Yeah, so that was good. I'm glad we could play it. Let's see. I talked about Harvest Island. So there's an advent challenge going on right now on Board Game Geek, and every day there's a challenge. And so every day, starting December 1, going through, I think, the 24th or even the 25th, I'm not sure, there's like, hey, play a game with fruit, or play a game about water, or whatever. So I've been doing these challenges every day as best I can. And one of the days was play a game with fruit. So I'm like, what's a game with fruit? And the game that came to mind immediately was Harvest Island. This has like 10 different fruit in it. I'm like, there's no other game with like all the fruit. This has like literally all the fruit. And it was on the play again shelf to see if it should be a keeper or not. Fortunately, the game succeeded in being awesome still. And Michael really liked it. I really liked it. I'm glad we could play it again. And we featured it on the stream as well and just had a great time. Fabled fruit is fun. That's true. I don't think I have fabled fruit anymore. So that would not have been an option unless I played it on like TTS or something. But Harvest Island was a lot of fun. It's a nice little set collection game with amazing art. I love it. I think it's a beautiful game. We also played a game off of the Unplayed shelf called Newfoundland Jam. Newfoundland Jam. And this was like super simple set collection. And it had some fruit in it, like blueberries and strawberries. So I was like, okay, that has some fruit. We'll learn it. It's quick 20-minute game. Newfoundland Jam. There you go, Michael. And you know, I don't think it's a keeper. It was like we bought a whole bunch of games from an online seller, Facebook, I think, and this was just like a little add-on dollar type game or something. I don't remember what exactly we paid for it, but you know, it's another new game. I want to play all the games, and this was how to do it. The letter jam has a strawberry on it. Touché. I hear Michael. He's coming.
Where's my phone?
Here.
My phone is here.
You have one more game to put a link into.
Hello. Now, so buy a game for $5. Play the game, then sell the game for $10. That's how to play all the games. That's the secret.
That's the secret.
People want to know what the secret is. That's the secret.
Yeah. Buy it when it's wicked cheap, play it, and then sell it for $1 more than what you bought it for. The last game on my list of games to talk about today is Museum. So the Advent challenge was to play a game about France, or was a French publisher, or was a French designer, French artist, something like that. And so Museum actually was off of the Unplayed shelf, and I wanted to play it because it had the French designer, French illustrator, French publisher. It had all those features for France. And I even played the Paris board, so that all like worked out really well. Now, the game itself wasn't really for me. It's an interesting set collection game. I just think there wasn't enough turnover in the cards on the board to really keep it interesting. I wasn't finding the cards I wanted. It just wasn't much fun. Now, the game itself is beautiful. I think it's a beautiful game. I just don't think it wasn't really for me. That's all. I don't know. So I think that will end up going to the sale pile. I think we recently traded for that one. So I don't remember what we traded away, but there was a game that was traded away for it. But we tried it. I think Michael liked it more than I did. For me, it just wasn't, it didn't do it. I played it in prototype like 3 years ago, but it changed very slightly. Obviously the art is much better. Now everybody in chat is still talking about Letter Jam. Michael's like, I wanted to like Letter Jam, but the scoring is not great. Shrey's like, agreed, but I don't need the scoring to matter in a game like that. That's probably true. You don't need the scoring to work in a game like that. I tend to agree with you, Shrey, and I liked Letter Jam well enough, and yeah. There's so many different types, party type games, though, that I don't think enough people liked Letter Jam for me to hang on to it and get it to the table. So I have a bunch of other things. Like, I think Masterword, for me, Masterword is like a keeper because it works well on the stream. And I think it will work well with really many groups. There's like I don't know. It's better understanding. I like trying to unscramble words, though. So, but now that's what Decipher's for. I want a game. I want to own Decipher. See, I really like that game. Yeah, so that's all the games I talked about in my blog. That's it. Can you believe it? That's my whole list. Now, what else? What else is going on out there? I could kind of catch up in the chat now that I've gone through my list. I've talked about the things I want to talk about. Now, I definitely want to talk about more about the mind. Michael, is now a good time or is now a bad time? I don't know these things. Oh, yeah, the museum. Yeah, somebody mentioned that. The Museum Pictura 2021, a new game coming out next year, or going to Kickstarter or something. I don't know. People are saying it's supposed to be better. It was a good time before. Now there's less people. I guess I talked people out of here. Boo. I'm boring. Last 3 games I played with people before COVID was just one, Medium, and Letter Jam. It sounds like a, party game night. I like Medium. That's fun. This is a fun little game. Well, it was a good time. Now it's not. There's 11 people is what I see, but yeah. So I was going to, if you think someone's letter was K and it wasn't, but it makes the word happen, you win, eh? Yeah, I think you still have to guess the word correctly, don't you? Or no, you just need to get them in order. Yeah, I suppose. You don't need to actually know the letters K. You just need to know the order of operations no matter what, and go with your best gut. I thought you had to get them in order. Oh, you just need to make any word. Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since I played that one, but yeah. I mean, you can make a whole lot of house rules for it and make it work to your liking better. I like having to figure out the word that they wrote down or the word that they were planning on having. More or less everyone's less one. Yeah. All right, should I go through the games that I acquired this week, or should we talk about the Mind? Looks like we got 15 people out there. We're going to talk about the Mind, because I think 15 is about max for Friday Hodgepodge. So thanks for joining us today. I want to talk a little bit about the Mind. On Wednesday, Michael and I had an epic game of the Mind, where we played through 12 rounds in the light and went directly into 12 rounds in the dark. And I am going to play the final round in recap form, if you want. Well, I'm going to do it. It probably won't be very long. Can't. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Well, maybe not. I can't seem to find it. Well, I was going to play it, and then I can't. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
We have to get through.
The pressure is on.
We have to get through
so
24 of these 100 cards.
Okay, it's fine.
Tonight you will
Can you
achieve
hear it?
virtual
I can't tell. Wrong guess.
Von Guest un
Materie.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Everybody's supposed to be in bed an hour ago.
Yeah. I take full responsibility for that. All right.
Maybe if we didn't play so well.
Here it goes. Maybe if we sucked. These are
oh my God,
the last
this is our
24
destiny.
cards. This is our destiny. Right here, level 12. I've not even looked at my cards yet. Oh, that's... All right. Yeah, and so, like, is this the cheat thing? Right? And then you put all yours and then we lose one life, right?
Stray said yes.
Stray said it would be cheating.
I agree.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Make sure to put them in order, unlike me last time.
I never could hope to win. Well, look at me, we're coming back again. And if you want to know and I'm still standing, you just...
I wish we had a shuriken.
You and me both.
All right.
I gotta look at these again here.
Okay.
I gotta look at my strategy.
Yeah, what is strategy? Okay.
Don't you know?
Fade away.
Okay.
Okay, well, yeah,
all
sure.
right,
Do it. Yeah, all right, sure. I don't know. I think it's me. Oh, gosh. I think it's me. You. I hope. I'm feeling...
Ooh, those are out of order.
Yeah, don't do that. What is happening? I don't know where we are.
I wish we had a shuriken.
That'd be great. Super lost. Oops. Don't look at that.
I didn't see it.
Don't look at that.
I was gonna do this anyway.
All right. Don't look at that. I dropped it.
I don't know.
All right. This is the...
Lots of I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to start from here.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay.
Guys, this is the level 12 reveal.
This is it. I think we're totally doomed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
This is it. It's a huge pile.
It's a 24 pile.
So.
Well, at least we get to reveal and see what happens. See the chaos and mess that we made.
3.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, come on. You're doing slow. Come on.
Come on. This is level friggin' 12.
No!
11. 12. 17.
Uh-huh.
Drum rolls. 26. 29. 30. 33.
Oh, my God. I think I had...
They love it. They love it.
Oh, my God. I don't know.
45. 46, 48.
That was me.
51.
Oh, thank God.
53, 57.
Yeah, okay.
62, 63, 67.
Okay.
Guys.
Oh my God.
Guys.
All right, what do we do?
Guys.
Tell me.
73, 74.
Oh.
84.
Oh, did I mess it up?
85.
What?
86.
What?
95.
Oh my God! We did it!
Oh
my God!
Woo!
Holy crap! Oh my God!
And you were here for it.
Holy!
You were here for it.
Oh my God! How did this happen?
My fingers are tingling.
Oh
It's one of those times.
I guess we're done with Burn It. We're done. We can't do any better. I guess we add in the level 13.
You need to take a picture of this.
Oh my God.
And we had 2 lives left.
2 lives
after a
there.
huge,
holy crap,
huge setback in level 8, level 7,
Oh
whatever
my
the heck
God.
it was.
What? I can't. I'm in shock.
You guys have seen it.
I'm in shock. Oh my God.
We have tried to do this for 2.5 years.
Oh my God.
We have tried to do this for 2.5 years.
The cards are just right and it works.
And you know what? We did not have clumps. These are not all clumps.
I had the 74. You had the 73.
That's what I'm saying. And you said, I don't know where we are. You had the 86.
I
had the 86. You had... There was a mess in there.
I did not have these. I had one of those too. I don't know. Shoot.
So, this had to be the night. Yeah, the stream is going crazy.
Hey everybody! Welcome Raiders! Yay! Oh my goodness. So I just, because we had such an epic, there was an epic win here on Wednesday night. And we played the Mind, all 12 levels in the light, followed by 12 levels in the dark, and we beat it. And here are the 24 cards that we used with no mistakes, all in perfect order. It was magical. It was really great. We have retired the deck. So I just did an instant replay of just level 12 in the dark, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, the whole round, the whole 12 cards, I was like, I don't know. I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about It was so funny to see it again. It was really epic. Michael and I have become pros, so if there's ever a Mind Championship, I'm gonna enter to win with Michael, and we will kick some butt because we are really pretty good at that game. And now we have it all on video, which is fantastic. I posted the whole video. So people who say the Mind is a fast game, they're just either playing it badly, like losing in a few rounds, or they just don't really play a whole lot because, I don't know, our game lasted like 90 minutes. It took forever to play through 12 and 12. I mean, you have to make sure your timing is right, and so you can't just rush it, right? So you're gonna have to, Michael and I have our timing down pretty well where I can read him and kind of know what he's doing, but it's fun. It's fun. We played as fast as we could play. Amby's like, I haven't played the Mind in a long time. Our games would be like 15 minutes. Hey, you never know. Sometimes you just hit the right group. So different cons I've played with so many different groups, and sometimes you just click with a group. So there was a game with four players, three people were new, and I was teaching, and we ended up winning in the light, just 12, or not 12, it's 4 players, so it was 8 rounds, so we ended up winning. That was pretty cool. I mean, you have that experience now with people, and I love the Mind. I think the Mind is a fantastic game. Our group's timing is quick. Nice. Yeah, it just depends. It depends on the group. Sometimes it's just like, just throw down those cards. So, Yeah, Michael and I ended level 12 in the dark with 2 lives left over. So I guess when we play again, we'll have to have 3 lives left over. I don't know how do you top that? I mean, we've been shooting. This was the 5th time we've made it to level 12 in the dark. And we did it. It was amazing. And I think level 9 in the dark, I ended up losing us 3 lives because our timing was just like off a little bit, and we kept having like one number under each other or whatever, and it just got a little messed up. But yeah, level 9 during that video, I'm like, oh man, we're so doomed. And then we had like a perfect round. And then we're like, what? This is just crazy. We're just doing so well. So it was awesome. Michael says, it usually takes me a few seconds to lay down cards that is like 10 plus. So I guess we could try Mind Extreme. I don't think I like the Mind Extreme as much, though I do have it, and we should play it. Yeah. We should try and add the Mind Extreme to the box behind us so we could play that from now on and try and get good at that. So that's a good option. That's a good option. That's a good option. So it was an epic day. I had so much fun. So Ambi, and is Crystal with you? What were you guys playing? Because I saw you guys raided, right? That was a Board Game Blitz, everybody who raided. What were you guys playing? Michael says, we also need to beat 1 through 13 light and 1 through 13 dark. That's true. We do need to do that. Oh, you're finishing your puzzle. Which puzzle? Was it a Disney puzzle? I think I've seen you do a couple different puzzles. Yeah. How are the kiddos? Ambi's got a couple of kids. They're what, like a year old now? I don't know. I have no idea. My sense of time is all sorts of like skewed. Disney Pixar Ravensburg puzzle. Ooh, I love Disney Pixar, so that's exciting. We have a puzzle to do. Do we have a puzzle? I have an insert I need to make. That's kind of a puzzle. Oh, they're doing well. I got them a bunch of Hobby games. They've been unboxing them. I like that. That's awesome. That's exciting. Yeah. We've just been playing all the games here as per usual. We talked a little bit about the different publisher nights. We had Crowd Games on Wednesday. They supported a publisher night with us, and we had 4 giveaways, and we played 4 different games, and that was so much fun. And our next publisher night is with Arcane Wonders on December 20th, where we have 4 giveaways again. So everybody wants to be sure to check back and hang out with us that night, and you could be entered to win smartphone and Aquatica, and I think Hello Neighbor, My Secret Neighbor or something. Michael says, hey, save 10 on 50 of qualifying items on Amazon, including The Mind. Well, we do need another copy of The Mind because half of our game is framed up here. It's not half, but it's like 2 lives and level 12. So we could use another copy of The Mind. If we don't have one. I feel like we might just have one laying around somewhere, but maybe not. Ambi says I need to get 12 copies of The Mind so you never have to shuffle. That would be really good. That's a really great idea. Except I use this pretty Rainbow Badger deck with all the cards being a slightly different color. I love the 12 Rainbow Badger decks. Exactly. And we have at least 3. And one that was retired and put in the recycle bin because 24 cards were taken out. I was going to talk about the games that I just got this week. I got a bunch of games this week, actually. The deck went out on top or the bottom of the barrel. I don't know. One or the other. Because it went to the bottom of the barrel. It was the best deck. It was the best of the decks. With all the best numbers right here. Except 13 isn't in this mix. So, it's too bad. It's too bad for you. But we framed it. Yeah. Touche. Okay, so let's see. What time is it? We got to get a move on because we have game night with Charlotte, but I want to make sure to talk about all of the games that I got this week. And I'm excited. So, actually, the first thing I want to talk about is channel points. So, if everybody can see, there's some new channel points that have been added. New. They show up right at the top. Now, see, I thought, I don't know. I'm still learning all these different things. But there should be a community challenge. Does anybody see that as an option to donate points? The challenge isn't there. See, that's what's weird. Like, it should be there. I don't understand. I did activate it, but now I'm going to go look because now I want to know what's... Oh, okay. Start challenge. Cancel. Start challenge. Start challenge. Okay, everybody. I have started the community challenges. Now we're going to have challenges, okay? So we are going to raise for Uwe Rosenberg game night, and we are going to raise for Steffenfeld game night. Boom! And so you, out there, can vote for your favorite. And if they both hit their target raised, we'll probably have 2 game nights. And they'll both be game nights that happen in January, so Michael and I can plan a little bit for what we want to play. And, yeah. It's not a race, but it's not a race, as Michael says. So we have 2 challenges going on right now. Wow! Steffenfeld already has 2,000. Look at that. Dr. Sign wants to see some Steffenfeld games. Nice. Michael's like, I made her make Felds a burgundy color and Uwe's a green color. Yes. Yes, he did. Now, Dr. Sign, since you had such a high presence in voting for Feld, is there a game you would want us to play of Steffenfeld? I want to play, Shrey and Derek already knows, but I want to play Oracle of Delphi. Maybe I can get Michael in on that and teach him that, because I think Michael will really like Oracle of Delphi. You can only do a max of 2,000 total ever? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Oh, Dr. Sign, I have 50,000 points. Michael's like, wow, I only have 43,000 points. That's funny. Someday I'll have 50,000 like Doc. You can't do more. That's interesting. Well, that's kind of sad. I don't... See, this is a new feature for me. I didn't realize that. So I'll have to play with that. Now, we still have 20 days. So we can just... If people want to see that, then they can throw in extra. I will have to fiddle around and figure out how the community channel points work a little bit better. And maybe I was supposed to hit like a max or min or something. I just need 25 people. Okay, that's what Shrey says. I contributed 2,000 but can't do any more. And Shrey thinks that it's fine. You just need 25 people. 2,000 points is nothing. We'll figure it out. 25 people in 20 days by the end of December. And we'll have these game days, if there's enough points, in January. So... yeah, I don't mind 2,000 being the limit. That's probably fine. Over the 20 days, it's likely they're both gonna get triggered. But we'll see what gets triggered first. Shrey also voted for Steffenfeld because he wants to see Oracle Delphi be played. I'll contribute to Uva if it's Agricola as one of the games. Come on, Shrey. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Come on. I probably would make Odin be the game. Whatever. Or Arl. Fields of Arl. I really want to play it. I really want to play it. We could play Le Havre, though. Shrey's like, no, din. No, din. Come on! Well, you know what? If Feld wins the duel, we could play Castles of Tuscany. Though, I anticipate Michael and I playing this before then, already on the stream. So we're probably not going to play this one. We'll probably play an older title. But this was a game that came this week. You can see my Christmas tree in the reflection there. Le Havre would also be great. Yeah, well, we could play Le Havre and Arl. It's going to be a great night of Uwe Rosenberg games. Have I played Castles of Tuscany yet? Well, this copy is still in shrink, so no. But I have played it online. Might still be on Tabletopia. And I got to play it. And I need to play it again. So we'll find out. It definitely doesn't compare to Castle of Burgundy, which is, in my opinion, far superior. But I think Michael will like it. I think we'll try it out and we'll probably play it on the stream. See how it goes. It could be good. It might be better in person. You should have made it be a race between Uwe Rosenberg games. All right, when Uwe Rosenberg loses, then we'll do that. I got this new game right here. Santorini, New York. Now the box is all beat up. I got a beat up copy, but that's all right. I don't mind. It doesn't seem like the game was hurt. It might still be taped. I can't even open it. Oh. Anyway, it looks fairly good. I have no idea what the differences are between Santorini, New York and Santorini are, but I'm pretty sure you're still building up these different buildings. But, you know, I'm excited to try it out and see what the new, the differences are. I like Santorini. I think that was fun. All right, what else? I got, a pack of Renegade games. And by a pack, I mean, a humongous box full of Renegade titles. So, I got a lot to show you. But first, before I make more things fall, because I know I will, I'm very, very excited that I got these. The new edition of Seven Wonder Cities and Seven Wonders Armada. Oh, yay! Oh my god, love. So now that I have these expansions and the new Seven Wonders, should I keep the old Seven Wonders? Seven Wonders is my number 5 of all time. Or maybe higher. I don't even know. It might be 4. I don't even know. I love, 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 love Seven Wonders. And my copy of Seven Wonders is all sleeved. It's all fantastic. It has Babel. It has promos. It's got all the stuff, right? It's got all the extra stuff. Everything. Now, with the new additions and all the new expansions and everything, what do I do? They don't have all the little promos. They don't have all the stuff. It is nice and beautiful. Maybe I keep both. Maybe I keep one or the other. Oh, Shrey figured out that you can contribute 2,000 per stream for the community challenge. Nice. Well, that's exciting. So, Dr. Sign, you can contribute 2,000 more next time. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I keep all the 7 wonders, probably because I have a problem. It's much like the Rococo issue. I have the first edition Rococo with all the different bells and whistles, and now I have the new edition of Rococo. Do I keep one or the other? Do I get rid of what? I don't know. Do I keep everything? Probably. I got a problem. And, you know, if there's multiple editions of good games, maybe I'll keep both. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I love having options, though. House of Steve, if you have shelf space, keep them. Yeah, but I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. We have floor space. We definitely have floor space. Even though that's kind of being eaten up by boxes. That's a different problem for a different day. Alright, now, the huge pack of Renegade titles that I recently got. Starting with Stellar. It looks like a 2-player game, 30 minutes. I have no idea. Haven't played it yet. It's out of shrink because we're going to play it really soon. I'm excited. It looks cute. I mean, obviously this is like gorgeous in my opinion. I think it looks really nice. Focus. 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 I broke it. I had it focus here and then it won't focus again. No! Mistakes were made. I broke it. I broke the camera. Focus. Focus. It looks like it's in focus, but I don't look in focus. This is Gudetama. Look how cute. He's so cute. Oh my goodness, a little egg. So cute. He's so cute. All right. We played this. It's a light trick-taking game. I mean, it's very, very light. I don't think it's going to be one of the games that stands out in the end. And, you know, I don't even think we're going to play it on the stream because we got a lot of other games here. But, it's really cute. Michael's like, it's very, very, very light. Yeah, he didn't really like it so much. Obviously, 2 players is not the right player count. I would be willing to try it again with more players. We got Fox in the Forest Duet. Now, many people have played Fox in the Forest. Fantastic, competitive, trick-taking 2-player game. This is a cooperative trick-taking 2-player game. So, Michael won and he claimed bragging rights. Come on! Come on! I like this. I think this is cute. I don't know if it's better than Fox in the Forest. It's definitely very similar. I like the fact that you're trying to work together to try and overcome the different obstacles. So, you know, there's potential here. We'll probably show this one on the stream at some point. Hydrate. And we got Clip Cut. We opened this one already. I want to open it and show you. It comes with scissors, everybody! Your very own scissors in your very own color. I love it. That'll be fun. I'm excited to see how that one plays out. So we get to actually cut things. We're gonna cut it. Cut it good. I'm excited. That looks fun. Clank. Oh, it's called Clip Cut Parks with no space, even though it does look like it has a space. Here we've got an expansion for Clank in Space, Cyber Station 11. Ooh. Now I like Clank in Space. It's one of the I like Clank in Space better than just Clank. And so I kept the Clank in Space because I liked it better. And I knew Michael would like it. Eventually we played Clank in Space, and yes, he did like it. So we will be playing this expansion at some point. Probably on stream at some point, too. I don't know when this came out. I think this came out maybe last year. Looking at dates. 2019. So, yeah, it's been out a year. But I'm still excited. A new game. Highlight my... Hey, everyone. We are considering getting Clank Legacy. Any thoughts? Who's played it? Who's played it? Tell me what you think. We have Succulent. I'm a big fan of J. Alex Cavern games. He has very interesting titles out there, so I'm curious to see how this one plays out. I'm excited. This looks beautiful. So I'm excited. And obviously we'll probably play it on the stream at some point. We got a lot of good games on the review shelf that we want to show off. So this is Ethenium. I'm probably saying that wrong. Ethenium. No, I think that's probably right. I don't know. I did the demo on BGG with Sarah from Renegade during some con at some point. And yeah, it seemed really cool. So I'm very excited. Ethenium. I'm very excited to put my books in order and collect some books and make some goals. It looks very... It looks like a game I will really like. So I'm excited. I liked Ex Libris quite a bit. And I think this will have a similar feeling of collecting books. And now there are spiders in this game, so I'm less excited about that. But I don't know what Michael's trying to say. He'll have to come down and present this game himself. Ethenium, Mystic Library. And finally, the last game I have to show you today is Circadian's First Light. I know Derek was playing this one solo mode the other day, and he said he enjoyed it. He had a good time. He beat the solo mode on hard, so... yeah, I don't really know what to expect with this one, but it looks like a fairly in-depth game going on with lots of stuff back here. I think Shrey said he liked it well enough. So I'm excited to see what this is all about. This is like a nice little hefty box right here. So, yeah. 1 to 4 players, 60-90 minutes. Looks good. We'll be playing that at some point in the near-ish future. Lots of good stuff coming out. Again, you can vote on the community challenges if you want that are going on right now. I like that little bar up there. And that's kind of fun. Yeah, we've got a lot happening in the next few weeks. So Michael and I will be back Sunday night with more games. I have no idea what we're going to play. So your guess is as good as my guess. I've been fulfilling a recent BGG auction. That's been my busy week of just like shipping out 1,000 boxes. The poor mail lady. Oh my goodness, the poor mail lady. I feel so bad. I've been putting out like 1,000 boxes every day for her to take away. Bye games. I think I sold about 150 games or something like that. So it was definitely an excellent auction. Definitely needed to happen because I've been overflowing with games that they're just spilling off down the stairs everywhere. They're just like literally all over the place. So one of those boxes was mine. Thanks very much. Hey, thanks Steve. That's awesome. So yeah, what did you get, Steve? I forget. Everything's a big jumble. And so out of all the orders, I only screwed up one. So I'm not that worried. I'm happy it was only one. I'm sad that it was one, but I'm happy it was only one because at one night, I think Monday night, I was up like till 5 a.m. just confirming. And then I got like 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep, and then I was up just like fulfilling orders that whole Tuesday, all of Tuesday. I was just like bloodshot eyes, like, oh my god, I gotta fill in this order. It was pretty crazy. So, but most of them are fulfilled at this point, so yay. Yeah, it was time. It was definitely a needed auction. There'll probably be another auction again in January. I'll have more items. Rob is sending over more items. I'm playing a lot more off the unplayed shelf that will probably get added to the auction. So there'll be even more games listed. So it'll be good. It'll be good come the new year. Whew. Craziness. I think that's about it. I have to go get lunch and get ready to hang out with Charlotte. I think we're going to play some Pathfinder. I'm very excited. And it's been awesome, everybody. Thank you all for joining me today and hanging out with me. Hey! That's awesome. I love that little bear with the little hearts. I love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. Is there anybody to go and raid? Okay, I'll be right back. And then we'll figure out who to raid. Nope.